Hey there Star Wars fans, welcome to another Boss Bounty video, and as you can see I do have Klaatu as part of the vintage collection. So this is the third figure in this series of reviews that I've been doing for this particular wave of the vintage collection. This is Klaatu in the Skiff Guard outfit. Now obviously we've had Klaatu previously in the vintage collection waves way back in 2010, 2012, somewhere around there. He was actually called Woof, and he was in his outfit that he was wearing in Jabba's palace, I do believe. So obviously it's the same guy in just a different outfit. Now let's just have a quick look at the card itself. And there you go. Klaatu, however you pronounce it, it's up to you. Sitting there proudly in his bubble. I think you'll notice that Hasbro have started to use different size bubbles for their cards. On the first couple of waves they used the really big bubbles which went halfway across the card, so they've actually changed that now, so depending on the size of the figure depending on the size of the bubble. So this particular bubble here is a lot slimmer, goes to about, I'd say just over a third of the card maybe. As you can see, a nice image of Klaatu there in his Skiff Guard outfit, standing proudly on the barge or one of the skiffs. We've got the Kenner logo at the bottom there. Nice racetrack design like all the vintage cards. We have the Return of the Jedi logo there. Lovely card, great for the collection. Back of the card we have the previous wave, so obviously if you've seen my videos you would have seen my review of Yak Face and Princess Leia. They're the ones I've done so far. We're now on to Klaatu. And we've got to come the Scarif Stormtrooper. Two previous figures from the wave, from previous waves rather, which is Enfys Nest and Luke Skywalker. This particular figure is VC135. We've got the Vintage Collection logo there, Disney and Hasbro at the bottom of the package. So overall, nice packaging as always with these Vintage Collection vintage style cards. And of course, we've got the Barge coming up in February, so if you back the Barge and you're getting one of those, then this figure will go very nicely indeed if you decide to do some kind of diorama or have them on display. But if you're a carded figure collector like myself, then obviously this one is going to look very nice in the collection. Now before we take a look at the figure, I just wanted to say a big thank you to all of my subscribers and the people watching my videos. I really do appreciate it, and if you like this video, hit that like button. It really does help the videos and the channel itself. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'm really pleased with the way the channel's going. My subscriber count's growing all the time, so I do really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So anyway, now that's out of the way, let's get the figure out of the pack. Alright then guys, so this is Klaatu in Skiff Guard, and as you can see, Hasbro have done an amazing job on that face sculpt and paint job. I don't know if you can see, just try and get some better light on there for you. But look at that, that's incredible. Really good. Great likeness of him from the film. He's obviously got that green toned skin, his hands as well, and this headpiece here is like a soft vinyl, rubbery plastic. Now I did think at one point that it would come off, but it doesn't. I wouldn't want to sort of pull that around anymore. It'll probably leave some glue or something on his head. So the helmet or headpiece doesn't come off. But if you look at that detail on his body there, some serious weathering, painted, brushing technique going there on his clothes. And he's got this like soft vinyl, again plastic skirt, I guess you can call it, but it really does have that sort of leather look to it, the way they've painted that. Really nice. It's got a ammo pouch type thing there on the side. It's got his belt and some nice paintwork on his shoes and some strapping around his ankles. But he's just going to look amazing with all the other Jabba Jabba goons, if that's what you want to call them. The guys that hang around with him on his barge. Fantastic figure. He does come with one accessory, which is this staff weapon gun type thing. I'm not really sure if these are going to shoot. They probably do, but it's more of like a staff. Now it's very similar to Leia's. So if you've seen the video that I did for Leia, it's very similar. It is a bit different, but what I would say is that this has got some more weathering going on. So it's obviously a silver bit of plastic, but then it's got this like black sort of brush wash effect going on it. So it's, you know, it gives it that sort of gunmetal grey feel to it. What I would say is about the figure is that for some reason his hand there, he's got a trigger finger. Now obviously this isn't your typical gun that goes in his hand with like a trigger, so not really sure why they did that. Maybe you can get a gun from another character and stick it in his hand, but it just seemed a bit odd that they didn't include a blaster of some description. Not sure why they didn't do that. Yeah, but there you go, some great detailing on his back there, again using that wash effect still. It's just all-round great figure. Articulation of him, same as all these vintage collection figures. So his head's on a ball, loads of movement there, left and right. Can't go back too far because obviously you get restricted by the headgear. Move forward, he can look down, left, right. You can tilt his head like that and like that, no problem at all. He's got ball jointed arms, shoulders, they spin right round. He's got elbows, they spin right round like that, and he's got wrists as well. Always good to see the wrists, and they spin as well. He has got an upper torso movement there, so you can really pose him around. Nothing on the waist though. Legs are on a ball hinge, as you can see there, and that causes this sort of nappy effect, which I'm never really a fan of. It happens quite a lot on sort of human type characters, like Luke Bespin springs to mind. Yeah, it just looks a little bit odd to me, but you know, we'll let them off. He does have a split there on his thigh, so you can move that around there like that. Knee joints, single knee joints, no problem at all. And we do have ankle joints, and they obviously spin round as well. Knees spin too. Plenty of articulation on him. Another great figure. Now, to be honest, this figure here would be up there with one of the top figures of any particular wave if it wasn't already in a fantastic wave. So you've got Yak Face and Leia, which probably pip it for me. But if this guy was in a wave with some of the other figures that we've got over the last year, then he would be right up there as one of the best figures. Detailing is fantastic. So I recommend you pick this guy up, especially if you're going to be getting the barge. Absolutely quality figure in my opinion. Alright then guys, so as I said before, if you like this video, just hit that like button down below, really helps the channel. And thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you on the next video. See you later.